And you right here, the blonde hair and the glasses, what is your first name?
Terry.
Terry! What do you do for a living, Terry?
I'm a business analyst.
A business analyst. Fascinating. How the hell does that work? You go to a business and go, You are a business. So, where were we before this? Before this, we were in D.C. Ah, yes, Washington, D.C., doing a show in a theater, a lovely theater. About 5 minutes in the show, I hadn't looked down. About where you're sitting, dude, there was a guy sitting right there where you are. He was facing that way, right? And every time I said something, the guy went... And I go, hey, buddy, what are you doing? The guy was a signer, right? A signer! Think about this for a second. They brought a bunch of deaf people to see the ventriloquist. What? What are you gonna do next week? We're gonna take all the blind folks to see David Copperfield. The elephant disappeared. It just fucking disappeared. Oh my God, he's juggling now. You should see. Oh, sorry. The hell are they thinking? And as the show went on, this guy started to piss me off. I never actually seen myself talk before. So then I thought, okay, I'm gonna get even with this guy. And suddenly in the middle of the show, I went, hey, stop sign, thank you. Turn around, doing, horseshoe, turtle. And this poor dasher's just signing away. All the deaf folks are like, what the hell's going on? Our guy sucks. And then to really screw with the guy, I went, of course, now he's just sitting there. All the deaf folks are like, What are we missing? Sad part is, this is all completely true. We're going to hell, aren't we? Well, here we are. No.
I live here in L.A. I hate everyone from L.A. I think you're dumb. You are, because I hate you. When I first moved here, none of y'all warned me about a place called Watts, okay? Y'all don't say anything. It's super dangerous over there. I didn't know it was the ghetto, all right? I was looking for apartments online. Watts was in my price range, right? I was like $40 a month. I can do that. It's not a bad deal for a 7-bedroom. And I moved. It's a really bad deal. It's a lot of gangsters over there, okay? Are you looking at me? I am not a gangster at all. I try to be a gangster. I just can't be one because I'm ticklish, okay? You can't. You know what I'm saying? What if the cops patted me down? You know? I ain't got no cop. It's not gonna work out, all right? Gangsters go to jail. I can't go to jail. I smile too much. I got a big booty. That's a bad combination for jail. Well, a perfect combination. Nah, I'm playing. I like how some of y'all looking at my booty now. Like I said, you ain't even lying though. All right, that's cool, man. You know what's kind of gangster? I got a motorcycle. That's pretty gangster. Yeah, I don't really like telling people I have a motorcycle though. It's really annoying because every time I tell someone I have a motorcycle, they always got to follow up with a story about how their friends crashed on a motorcycle. It's so annoying. Why do people have to be so negative? I don't go up to pregnant women telling them my dad left. You know, like I let you live your life, you know, let me do my thing. Super annoying. I walked out my apartment one time, right? My neighbor walked up to me. She was like, oh my God, you got a motorcycle? You better be careful. I got in a car wreck the other day. My car flipped 8 times. I'm lucky to be alive. Blessed. Yeah. She black, by the way. And I was like, your car flipped 8 times? She's like, it sure did. Look like I had airbags, because I'm alive. Blessed. Everyone around me was like, that is crazy. Your car flipped 8 times, you're alive. You are blessed. And I'm over here thinking, who the heck counted, right? Like who was that calm and their cars flipping in the air? Ah! One! Who's doing that? It's stupid. You know what else is stupid? Cell phones. They're dumb. They're so dumb. I'm so annoyed. I feel like phones are getting too big nowadays. They're dumb. Every time I swipe down my screen, I feel like I'm playing The Price is Right. Like, that's how big my screen is. Hey, look at this picture. I got a picture of a kid. Look at it. Look at this. It's so annoying. I got to hopscotch to text people. I'm going to call you back later. It's annoying, all right? You know how tiring it is to get a girl's number? Like, it's exhausting. Dang, you fine, girl. What's your number? 407. Have an asthma attack. Side note, ladies, you ever notice every time a black or Spanish dude spit game to you, it look like we're using hand sanitizer? You ever notice that? Yo, let me holler at you for a second, little mama. What's your name, girl? What's your name? Stupid, man. So I got me as my screensaver on my phone, because I like me, and I like me, shut up. So this girl seen it, called me conceited. She's like, you got you as your screensaver? Are you serious? Thought so conceited. So she white, by the way. And I was like, how am I conceited? Because I got a picture of me on my phone. Like, it's mine. How is that conceited? If I put a picture of me on your phone, that's conceited. But it's my phone, I should be able to do what I want, all right? I don't got any kids, I don't got any pets. What else is gonna be my screensaver? Some random picture of a lake? I can't swim, okay? So I got me as my screensaver because I like me, okay? I got an iPhone 6S plus 128 gig. That's a $940 phone, all right? My mom paid $940 to do what it wants, all right? Stupid, man. Being single sucks. I don't know why people brag about being lonely. It's not cool. I was single for 3 years. You know what I noticed after being single for 3 years? I noticed the longer I'm single, the lower my standards get, okay? So for real, I was really picky when I first got single. I'm like, she got to do like this. Now I'm like, who needs teeth? You know, like you smile with your heart, and that's all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I was an ugly kid growing up. I was surprisingly ugly. Like, you couldn't look at me too fast, I'd mess you up. Like, that's how ugly I was. Like, for age 7 to 14, my nickname was, That's my name. I didn't even tell people, they knew it. I went on a date the other day, I got catfish, and I know some of y'all think, you're like, black people love catfish. It's like, nah, not that kind. If you don't know what catfish is, it's when you meet someone online, then you meet them in person for real, and you're like, hey, that don't match, okay? You never mustache online, bam. And so, so I met this girl, she was really pretty online. She was way out of my league, that's my first clue. Then I met her in person, she looked like the picture. That's not how she catfished me, okay? The way she got me is when she walks, she kind of has a limp, which is cool. Like, I don't care if you got a limp when you walk, but I do feel like that's something you should let me know so I'll be ready. You know, like put in your profile somewhere. Like, ooh, I love long walks on the beach, but it's hard for me because my legs jacked up. You know, let me know that your dad is Long John Silver. And so I met her, he's a pirate. So I met her at this bar downtown, and I went over and I bought her a drink. She was fine. Like, that's how fine she was. I normally don't buy women drinks because I don't drink. It's weird for me to get a water, get a girl an alcohol beverage, like, yeah, how you like it? You know, it's just creepy. I'm a comedian. Bill Cosby's a comedian. Anyway, so I bought her the drink. We're talking, we're having a good time, we're laughing, and the bar rat starts playing music, so I can't hear what she's saying. So I'm like, yo, it's getting louder here. Let's go take a walk around the lake. She's like, all right, let's do it, right? Like, then she hop out of her chair and she start walking out, right? I didn't know she was lipping at first because music was playing. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you walking out the club, you up dancing still like, I was like, get it, girl, do the stanky leg, right? Because she was walking like she's seen $10 on the ground, but she didn't want anyone to know. She's like, is that $10? It's mine now. Yeah. You have to give me another drink. So we get out the club, right? I'm like, yo, you can stop dancing now. There's no more music playing. She's like, I'm not dancing. I was like, well, pick up the money. I don't care about it. It's $10. And then she became my girlfriend. So that's how that happened. and I love her. She broke up with me. She still love her, though. I don't know why. You know, I do know why. She broke up with me because she didn't like my laugh. I feel like that's a dumb reason to break up with somebody. She's like, I don't like your laugh. It's annoying. I was like, are you serious? That's why you're breaking up with me, because you don't like my laugh? I don't like Walking Dead, but I'm still trying to make this the show with the zombies. All right, whatever. All right.
Oh, y'all, it is summer, finally. I know, I'm so tickled that we now got spring and we're about to get into summer. Okay, it's bathing suit time. I know y'all are tickled. To go and try on bathing suits, yay. I'd rather take a bullet, but it's that thing everybody has to do. I did a big show for a bunch of women one time, and a woman came up to me and said, have you ever seen the swim dress at Land's End at Sears? And I was like, no, I'm not dead yet, but she goes, no, I'm not, it'll change your life. So I go to the Sears in my hometown. Have y'all been to Sears lately? There's not a soul in Sears. There's nobody shopping, nobody working. The lights are all on. I thought, are they running dope out of Sears? But I got a swim dress and I'm beautiful in it. I'm beautiful in it. It covers up all my boogity boo. Okay, so what I've worn for years, over the years, is a miracle suit. The miracle suit is at department stores. It's got a tag on it that says lose 10 pounds in 10 minutes. And you do, because you sweat yourself to death trying to get it on. Because it's a one piece and there's a girdle in it. I know, gross. Okay, have you eaten? All right, there's a girdle in it, so it smooths you out real cute through here. You look real nice through here because it squeezes your fat out in every other hole. And don't get it wet. Somebody will have to cut it off of you. So I bought it for years. I bought it and I looked terrible in it. And I knew it, so I'd buy a big sarong and like wrap it around my body and then act like I'm reading a book. Okay, so my good friend knew that I was buying miracle suits. She goes, I want one. So she took her 14-year-old girl and they went to the department store and they got in the dressing room and the 14-year-old was sacking her mama up in this bathing suit. They both broke out in a sweat over their lip. And the 14-year-old said, ooh, gross. Mom, put it back, let's get out of here. She said, I can't, I gotta buy it. I just peed in it.
But see, black folks, we celebrate holidays different. That's why I call this home for the holidays, because we celebrate holidays different. It ain't no different. The cultural thing, everybody has their way of celebrating holidays. Like 4th of July, we call it the 4th. We don't call it Independence Day. We don't know the fuck what. Who got independence here? Every time I drive through the door, I got to put on 2 seatbelts, put my license and my motherfucking insurance card, and make sure my tags ain't expired, and have 4 white friends riding with me to make it out that bitch safe. You understand? Fuck that independence. We just call it 4th or a day off. That's all we call it. We don't celebrate it like that. We don't even do it the right way. Shit. We have a picnic at the park. We don't even do the picnic right. We don't do it right. What we do, we get down to the pavilion early. We didn't even get a petition for the pavilion. We just see a motherfucking pavilion open. We walk right in that bitch and put our shit up. Hey, white people come through. Excuse me, do you have Pavilion 19? My thug ass cousin standing there, shit, we got here at 6 o'clock, wasn't nobody out this motherfucker. Y'all welcome to cook with us. Okay, you just have a happy 4th. It always start off, my uncle out there, my big uncle out there cooking, he grilling that shit, smoking, he got that water splash, got that towel and wiping that sweat off that, got them cut-off shorts, he cooking, got his Al Green playing and shit. He just cooking, he tasting meat right off the grill. Meat 300 fucking degrees, put it right in the mouth. 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, your black ass gonna be in the ambulance. Fuck wrong with you? What your mouth made of? Asbestos? What the fuck going on? And then my auntie, she show up early. She out there waiting for, she want to get first dib on the meat. Her big ass out there got a bottle off, spraying mosquitoes and swatting with a fly swatter. Talking about these mosquitoes keep flying between my legs. I said, they probably trying to commit suicide. And why you 68 without no drawers on? What kind of bullshit is that? It ain't that damn hot. I looked between your legs, thought you was sitting on the bulldog. I didn't know what the fuck that was. Somebody get Aunt Jenny some panties, please. My Uncle June's out there, he an old player. You know he grown, but he got on them cut-off shorts with a belt on, and he got on them socks. This is where you know he grown, because he got them tube socks on with the stripe all around the top with some dress shoes on. Ain't that the best? And then he got a chest hair right in the middle, but he got a whole bottle of baby powder all over that shit that he doused it like 4 squirts up in that motherfucker. It just looked like a white mountain right there in the middle of his damn chest. And then he got that shark tooth medallion down there, and then he got all the rest of his hairbones all balled up together to make one big ass herringbone. But he got all them cologne oils on. He got 2 cologne oil combinations. Motherfucker got Dracar and cold water mixed together. And mosquitoes flying around his ass like they Jesus. And they biting everybody that come near the potato salad. I was like, damn, why they ain't biting you, Uncle June? He said, shit, because I got on Skin So Soft. You know Skin So Soft is black people bug repellent. It don't repel them, but it's hard to bite a greasy Negro, you know? Mosquito trying to bite that motherfucker.
But everything changed the older you get. Like when you get in your 40s, everything changed. Like I can drink a little bit, but I can't drink like I used to drink. When you get in your 40s, you can't get pissy drunk. You can have a few sips. Most of the time you're on medication by then any damn way. You sip some of the punch, you be like, ooh, what was in that? If I fall out, y'all call the ambulance, don't let me just die. You can't drink like that. Like when you in your 20s. Hey, try it. Get pissy drunk tonight. Your head still gonna be hurting on Tuesday. You're gonna be calling your friends talking about, yeah, it's still throbbing right here back in the corner. If it don't stop throbbing, I'm gonna have to call Dr. Cornell. And your friends, they ain't no help. Cause they like, yeah, you need to call the doctor. Cause the same thing happened to Sheila and she had a stroke. Why would you say something like that? I didn't ask you that. Why would you say something like that? But let me get dressed and get to the emergency room before I fall the hell out of here. You can't even smoke. Like, you know, I don't mind smoking a little bud sometime, but I don't even really smoke. Yeah? I don't mind that sometime. It's okay, but not like when I was 20. I can't do it, especially not that lime green weed. I'd be too paranoid off that weed. I smoked that weed one time, I couldn't even cross the street, I was so high. Because every time I got ready to cross, I thought I saw a car coming. I did, I kept looking. Then I stepped back, I said, what the hell is going on here? Then I look again, then I step back. I did that so many times, I looked like I was jumping double dutch. I said, no, I can't mess around like this. I stayed on the corner for 30 minutes. I had to ask somebody. I said, I know I'm grown, but could you watch me cross the street? And I don't know what he took, because I looked behind me, he was doing the same damn thing. I said, this ridiculous. Even the people at the light in their car, they was like, you can go. I said, no, you go ahead. I've seen this before. I ain't gonna let you voluntarily run me the hell off. Ain't gonna happen.
The meet the parents thing, which I was nervous about because I never introduced a significant other to my parents before. And I think they were just happy that I brought somebody home, because I didn't start dating anybody until I was 23, and I didn't bring my boyfriend home till years after that. So my mom's request for a person got broader and broader as years went by. At first, she was like, I want you to bring home a God-fearing man. And then years went by, and I didn't bring anyone home. And she goes, I want you to bring home a man. And then years went by, and she goes, I want you to bring home a woman? It's cool. Totally fine. I just don't know what you're doing, can't really read it. And then years went by, and she goes, you know what, you do you. I'll just adopt some grandkids. I don't care anymore. But it's good. My relationship with my mom is getting stronger, which is really cool. I figured that as I got older, my relationship with her would be more adult to adult. But what's happening is I'm becoming an adult and she's becoming a teenager. Is that happening to anybody else? It's so strange. She keeps doing and saying things that she thinks are really cool, but they just weird me out. We were talking about recently, because my brother's going to art school in Colorado, so he's minoring in. And she goes, I don't know why he had to go all the way to Colorado for I can get whenever I want. And I was like, you can get whenever you want? Do you have a dealer? And she goes, no, it's in my room. Which is not getting that's having. And I was like, okay. And she was so proud of it. She's like, yeah, I can smoke anytime I want. And I was like, cool. And then changed the subject very quickly. I think that may have been an invitation for us to smoke together, but I didn't want to take it because I smoke and drink to escape my life stressors. And if I get high with one of my main life stressors, I don't think I'm gonna have a good time. And when I went to visit her, I had a rental car, and I let my mom drive it. And the steering wheel was thinner than the steering wheel in her car that she drives every day. So she made note of it and was like, this steering wheel's too thin. I like a big, thick steering wheel. And I was like, okay. And she goes, yeah, you know why? Because it reminds me of gripping a big. And I was like, no! And then she kept going and was like, yeah, bet you didn't think I had a preference. And I was like, why would I ever think about that? No, it hasn't crossed my mind. But looking back at how many grips and covers and cushions my mom used to put on her steering wheel when I was younger, safe to say that mommy likes it big. Which is good for me to know, because it shows me that we have more in common than I thought.
It's funny, like I've been wife for 20 years now, right? And it's funny when you're with somebody that long, like, yeah, you figure at this point of our relationship, there's nothing she can do that could surprise me as far as like the racial stuff, right? The difference between black and white stuff. But she still be doing stuff that confuses me, right? Like we got a pool in our backyard, and my wife would put on a bathing suit, and she'll head to the backyard, and I'll be looking at her, I say, what are you doing, baby, going swimming? She goes, no, I'm just gonna go lay out. I'm like, for what? You're already black, baby. I mean, you have won the tanning game. I just don't know what the goal is back there, you know? Like, literally, my wife will go outside, and an hour later, she'll come back in, she'll be like, Gary, look how dark I got. I was like, you was dark when you left. She don't get no darker. I don't do that in the winter. I don't go in the snow and come back in. Baby, look how white I am. It's like I'm a snowman. I feel like I'm in the movie Powder. We got 2 boys and a girl, man, you know. My daughter's the youngest, and you know, she's the militant one in the family, though. Man, She don't want to be white at all. Like, my boys don't care. They ain't tripping off nothing, but my daughter, man, everything that goes wrong in her life is my fault. My fault. Like I said, we got a pool in our backyard, and the whole family be in the backyard swimming. You know, my wife and the boys, they be out there all day. My daughter's fair-skinned, so she's the last one in the family. So every 20, 30 minutes, me and her got to duck back in, put some aloe vera on, come back out. She be mad. It's your fault, Dad. Like, I already know when my daughter gets to college, she gonna be leading all the protesters and all the marches, you know? God, I call her Kennedy Kaepernick. Jesus Christ. She's serious with her, you know? Like, my daughter got mad at me last year because I stood up during the national anthem. She goes, "You just gonna stand?" I go, "It's the 7th grade volleyball game. Let's break it down just a little bit, okay?" 18 people in a junior high gym, okay? Like, my daughter's never watched NFL football in her life, never watched a game. All of a sudden, all the Kaepernick stuff's been going on. Here comes my daughter. "Hey, Dad, you watch NFL football?" I go, "Yeah, I'm watching it." She goes, "Oh, I can't believe you. I'm not watching another game with Colin Kaepernick's back in the league. I can't believe he ain't gonna stick with me." I was like, "Oh, all right. I won't watch it on Tuesdays and Wednesdays." She ain't even know. She ain't know. I appreciate that, Dad. Hey, we in this family together, baby. It's crazy too, cause like both my boys like white girls. Both of them. They both like white girls. But my daughter likes black guys. Oh, she gonna make me work. I wish she'd bring a little white kid home. I could punk a white kid. "What the f***? Sorry, sir. I don't know about that. Black kid, what the f***? What the f***, sir?" "Oh, okay. All right. I see what you did there, young man. All right." Like, my daughter went to her first homecoming dance last year, right? You know? Big brother asked her out too. Big brother. I mean, this kid was 6'7", 270, 15 years old. That ain't normal, right? But I will say this, the young man that took my daughter to homecoming, his parents are raising him right, because his mom and dad made him call me to ask permission to take my daughter to homecoming, so I wasn't mad about that. It still was a weird phone conversation, you know, because the kid's 15, his voice is deeper than mine, you know? Answer the phone, I was like, "Hello? Mr. Owen? Yeah? Yeah, this PJ? I really want to take your daughter to homecoming." I was looking at my daughter like, "Who is this green mom on the phone?" "Who the take you to homecoming? John Coffey?" And then my daughter don't tell me he's 6'7". I think I got a little 50-year-old coming to my house. I got my game face on. I'm gonna punk this little right? And as soon as he opened the door, I was like, "What the? You ain't tell me he was this tall!" Then he walked in the house and tried to build some kind of rapport with me, you know? "Mr. Owen, I just want you to know, sir, I think you're really funny." I said, "Ain't no funny around here." "He, my I know what the you want, young man."